Welcome to the Old Time Radio Westerns. I'm your host, Andrew Rhynes, and I'm excited to bring you another episode. This is one of over 80 episodes released monthly for your enjoyment. You can find more Western shows at our website by going to OTRwesterns.com. Now, let's get into this episode.
And Wheaties Breakfast of Champions presents The Lone Ranger. A fiery horse with the speed of light, a cloud of dust, and a hearty Hi-Yo Silver, the Lone Ranger. With his faithful Indian companion Tonto, the daring and resourceful masked rider of the plains led the fight for law and order in the early western United States. Nowhere in the pages of history can one find a greater champion of justice. Return with us now to those thrilling days of yesteryear. From out of the past come the thundering hoofbeats of the great horse Silver. The Lone Ranger rides again.
Come on, Silver. Let's go, big fellow. Hi-yo, Silver. Away!
Sheriff Sam is a boy of 10. He busts right in the robber's den and gets his man because he knows he's got go power from Cheerios. Yes, he's got go power. There he goes. He's feeling his Cheerios. Cheerios. Cheerios.
Good old Cheerios. They got go. So nourishing because they're made from oats with minerals, vitamins, and proteins that your body needs. Yes, indeed. A bowl of Cheerios and milk really starts your day off right. Does all sorts of good things for your body. Helps you have strong bones and muscles, good red blood, and healthy nerves. So every morning, take on a bowl of Cheerios and milk for real go power. You like that wonderful toasted oat flavor, too. Downright delicious. Come to think of it, Cheerios is one of the tastiest muscle-building foods you can eat. Try Cheerios and you'll hear...
He's feeling his Cheerios.
Moneylender Clyde Watson was in his ranch house on the outskirts of Trailtown, Texas. He was talking to his two henchmen, Rafe Tyler and Pete Hazen.
Tom Graham did better with his cattle in Dodge City than I figured he would. He'll sell for enough money to pay off my notes. Boys, I need his ranch to give me the run of land I need. I don't want him to pay me.
You want us to kill him before he gets to Trailtown?
Kill him? No, Rafe. He's returning from Dodge alone. Just take his money from him, that's all.
Oh.
If he doesn't have the money on the due date, he can't pay. So I'll claim his ranch.
How do we get the money, boss? He's not going to carry it with him through Indian territory from Dodge to this town, is he?
No. Wells Fargo will handle the shipment. Graham will pick up his money at their office in Orville and carry it from there to this town.
Meaning we'll have 10 miles between here and Orville where we can ambush him, huh?
Right. Tomorrow, start keeping a watch on the Wells Fargo office for Graham to collect his money.
Later that day in Dodge City, Tom Graham paid off his trail hands. Then, while they remained behind, he headed south. He spent 5 days and nights on the trail. Early on the 6th day, the date when payment on his notes was due, he arrived in Orville and claimed his money at the Wells Fargo office.
$14,000, huh? Well, here's my receipt.
Well, thank you, sir. Will you be taking a guard with you to Trailtown?
A 10-mile ride? No, don't need one. I'll be in Trailtown in 3 hours.
As Tom Graham placed the money in his haversack and slung it across his shoulder, a man who had been reading express schedules on a nearby bulletin board turned and left the building. The man was Pete Hazen. He hurried to where his horse was tied,
Steady, boy.
mounted, and started south along the main trail.
Come on, get him.
2 hours later, he left the trail and rode through a heavily wooded area until he came to a clearing.
Whoa. Steady there.
At the end of the clearing, on the side of a hill, was the entrance to an abandoned mine shaft. Hazen dismounted and entered a cabin nearby. Inside the cabin, he was greeted by Rafe Tyler.
Pete, did old man Graham arrive?
Yeah, Rafe, we better get down to the trail right away.
Graham's heading this way now?
He sure is. So let's ride down to the road and be ready to take him over. Come on.
Pete, we've been here almost an hour now. You suppose maybe Graham...
Wait. I hear hoofs. Pull your bandana over your face and be ready.
Yeah. It's on.
Now, you see? It's Graham. He's passed. You ready?
Yeah. Remember, don't shoot unless you have to.
I know. All right, come on, get up there.
Up there, go!
As Tom Graham disappeared around the bend in the road, the two crooks sped after him. The old man heard their approach and turned his horse quickly. When he saw the riders, he reached for his holster, but Pete Hazen fired first. And Tom Graham, hit twice, slumped across the neck of his horse.
Whoa. Rafe, look. The hombre's still alive.
That's not your fault. Come on, we can't leave him bleeding here on his horse. Let's get him away from here.
Yeah, sure. Come on, this way.
Go,
Get up there.
The two crooks led Graham and his horse back to the abandoned mine site, paying no attention to the blood that trickled to the ground from the wounds of the elderly rancher. They lowered Graham from his horse and carried him through the heavy log door that led to the mine shaft. Inside, they placed him on the ground.
We'll leave him here.
Yeah. He's not going to last long anyway. So it doesn't matter where we put him. The money's in that haversack across his shoulder. I saw him put it there.
I'll take it. Wait till I loosen the shoulder strap.
No, you can't take it.
Rafe, the old coot's still conscious.
Don't take my money. Let me see who you are.
Boy, you let go of my bandana.
Rafe Tyler.
Pete.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thanks. Yeah, that just about finishes him.
Yeah, now let's take the money.
The two crooks removed the money-laden haversack from the inert form of Tom Graham and left him in a shallow slag pit. Then they hurried outside to their horses.
Easy, boy. We'll have to go to the boss and tell him what happened because... Rafe, the old man's horse, it's not here.
Yeah?
It's gone.
Oh, I see it. It's up there on the side of the hill nibbling grass. See it?
Oh, yeah. Well, we better
Forget
go...
about the horse. No one's going to find it up here.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Besides, all we were told to get was the money.
You got to bring that to the boss now?
No. We'll hide it in the bushes behind the First Shot Cafe. The boss will meet us there late this afternoon. Come on.
Get up.
About an hour after the two crooks rode away, the Lone Ranger and Tonto, riding along a seldom-traveled path in the hills south of Orville, saw a horse, saddled but riderless, emerge from a wooded area. The two men stopped.
Big fella. Tonto, there seems to be blood on the neck and saddle of that horse.
Maybe rider have accident.
Let's take a look. Come on, Silver.
Come, fella.
The Lone Ranger grabbed the bridle and calmed the horse.
Steady, boy, steady. Easy now. Tonto, this blood isn't completely dry. Let's follow the back trail of this horse.
Not easy, Kemosabe. See, hoof prints go back through bushes.
I'll lead the horse. Tonto, you lead the way.
Come
on, Silver.
Come, fella. Kemosabe, see down there? Cabin.
I know where we are now, Tonto. This is the old whiting mine property.
Kemosabe, hoof marks, other horses here.
Yes, and they all lead toward the mine shaft.
Much blood round door.
It looks as if the wounded person may have been carried inside. Oh, Silver.
Scout.
Easy, steady now.
Easy, Scout. Easy, fella.
We're going in there.
The Lone Ranger and Tonto dismounted and tied their horses to a sapling. They removed lanterns from their packs and lighted them. Then, with guns drawn, they opened the door to the mine cautiously.
careful, Tonto. This could be a trap.
Slowly, the masked man and Indian made their way inside. Then, when they were certain that no one waited in ambush, Tonto played his lantern on the ground nearby. It was then that he came upon the slag pit.
Kimasabi.
Yes?
Come here quick. You see?
Yes, it's a man.
And him one we look for. You see? Him got blood all over clothes.
Let's get him out of there and see if he's alive.
The Lone Ranger and Tonto removed Tom Graham from the pit and placed him on the ground.
Tonto, he's still breathing. Please get my medical kit.
We get it.
During the next hour, the Lone Ranger treated the wounded man with almost professional skill. At the end of that time, he rose to his feet.
Tonto, there's nothing more we can do.
Me wonder him still alive.
He's old, Tonto, but also strong. Let's hope he's strong enough to stand up under a journey.
Journey? Kimasabi, where you take him?
Trail town's less than 3 miles from here. The drought caused most people to move. But fortunately, our friend Dr. Levitt remained there.
The Lone Ranger and Tonto, with Tom Graham on an improvised litter that they lashed to the rancher's horse, prepared to leave the mine area. The Lone Ranger studied the hoof prints of the 2 horses that had evidently been there a short time before.
Hoof prints, easy to follow.
Yes, the markings on one of the horseshoes are very distinctive.
We keep eyes on prints. And when we get to main trail, we see which way them go.
Easy, steady.
Easy, Scout, easy, fella.
Come on, Silver.
Come, Scout, come, fella. Oh, Scout. Fella. Kimasabi, this main trail, prints we follow, head south, same direction we ride. Maybe them go to Trail Town.
If they do, we'll soon know. Let's get there. Come on, Silver.
Get 'em up, Scout.
The curtain falls on the first act of our Lone Ranger adventure. Before the next exciting scenes, please permit us to pause for just a few moments.
Hey there, get a load of this terrific offer. Now you can get a copy of a real, genuine, original Confederate bill free in each specially marked package of Cheerios. There are 9 different bills in the whole set, ranging from $1 to $1,000. And each bill looks so much like the original Confederate bill, you can hardly tell the difference. Say, won't you and your gang have fun with these? As I said, 1 bill comes free with each special Cheerios package. No waiting, nothing to send in. It's right at your grocer's. If you get a $2 bill in your first package, you may get a $500 bill in the next, and so on. It's easy to collect the whole set of 9 different bills, and I bet you'll want to be the first in your neighborhood to have them all. And you'll have something else that's good, too. Cheerios. Seems everybody loves that wonderful toasted oat flavor, and everybody needs the Go Power Cheerios gives. Remember now, inside each special Cheerios package, there's a copy of a real, genuine Confederate bill. Start collecting yours today.
Now to continue. The main street of Trail Town was a short, dusty thoroughfare with only a few ramshackle buildings. Before the drought, it had been a growing community, but now it was like a ghost town.
Scout.
Oh, fella.
Not a soul on the streets, Tonto. Not even in front of the cafe or the general store.
Nobody see you then?
Dr. Levitt's office is in a prominent spot there opposite the cafe. Someone in the cafe might notice my mask. So you better take this man to the doctor's office. I'll have a good view of the main street, and I'll be waiting for you to return. And, Tonto.
Yes, Kimasabi.
When you leave the doctor's office, pick up the trail of these hoof prints we've been following. There's no doubt about it. The riders of the horses came here.
We see tracks. Heap plain in dirt.
But hurry to the doctor now. I'll be waiting to hear what you learn.
Come, Scout. Come, fella.
The 2 crooks, Rafe Tyler and Pete Hazen, waited in the First Shot Cafe for more than 2 hours. They were expecting their boss, Clyde Watson, and his failure to appear was making them nervous. Rafe Tyler walked to the front of the cafe and pushed open the swinging doors. He had taken only 3 steps outside when a scene across the otherwise deserted street in front of Dr. Levitt's office caused him to stop in open-mouthed surprise. He stood as one in a daze watching the scene as the characters entered the doctor's office. Then Rafe Tyler turned and ran back into the cafe.
Pete.
What's the matter with you, Rafe? You look like you seen a ghost or something.
Maybe I did, I'm not sure. Pete, would you know Tom Graham's horse if you saw it again?
Huh? Sure, why?
It's across the street in front of Dr. Levitt's office.
Oh, you're crazy.
No, come on outside. I want you to see for yourself.
Oh, wait till I down this. There. Come on.
Don't go outside yet. You can see across the street through this window, see?
Well, I'll be... Rafe, that's Graham's horse, sure enough. But
Hold
how
on.
did...
See that engine coming out of the doctor's office?
Yeah?
Hey, he's going over to the hitching post where we left our horses.
Well, doggone, look at him now. He's picking up your horse's hoof, studying it.
Redskin's up to something. Pete, we're going to grab him fast.
Rafe, followed by Pete, dashed into the street and ran to the hitching post, where Tonto had just completed an examination of the shoes on 2 horses. The Indian straightened up to face the pointed guns of both crooks.
All right, you sneaking, thieving Redskin. Stand right where you are.
What's the idea? What were you looking at?
Me look at horse shoes. You own horses?
Yeah, these are our horses. Trying to steal them, are you?
No. Me follow them here for mine.
You hear that, Rafe?
Yeah. Injun, who was that you brought into the doctor's office?
Man me find and mine. Man you shoot, maybe.
Pete, it is Graham. Injun, that man isn't alive, is he? He couldn't be.
Shut up, Rafe, you fool. Injun, is that your horse over there in front of the doctor's office? Then turn around and walk to it. We'll take this redskin to the boss and let him know what's happened. Move, Injun. Nobody's going to help you. Do what I say. Move.
Tonto had been about to make a gesture of resistance, knowing well that the Lone Ranger in a wooded area nearby would see what was taking place and come to his rescue. But when Pete Hazen mentioned a mysterious boss, the Indian decided to submit to capture in the hope of learning the boss's identity. He raised his hands above his head, and in doing so made a secret signal with his fingers that all was well with him. The Lone Ranger, from his hiding place, saw the signal and smiled.
Tonto evidently doesn't want me to interfere yet. Silver, they've turned their horses around and are coming this way. Quiet now, big fella. We're going to follow them.
Rafe Tyler and Pete Hazen attracted no attention to themselves as they led the obedient Tonto from town to the ranch of Clyde Watson, which was on the outskirts. They stopped near the stables.
Oh, where the hell? Pete, the boss may have someone with him. So I'll take the engine into the stable here and wait. You go to the house and get the boss out here quick.
Clyde Watson's stable was a large one. It was almost 10 minutes before Watson, hurrying after Pete Hazen, entered and walked to the stall where Rafe Tyler held Tonto. None of the men were aware of the figure that had made its way through the rear door and was standing inside in the shadows. Watson was indignant.
Rafe, what's this Pete tells me? He says you bungled the job. That Graham's escaped from the mine shaft. He's in Trail Town now. Is that right?
Yeah, boss. The Indian says he found Graham alive. When Pete shot him, we both thought he was dead or would be soon.
I told you I should have finished.
Never mind that part. He's still alive. That means I don't get his ranch.
Boss, you get it all right. He said if he didn't have the money to pay off your notes, you could go to court and claim his property.
The money's hidden in the bushes behind the cafe. Nobody knows it's there.
But suppose Graham has some ideas about my having him held up. Suppose he had some idea who you fellas were.
Jumping snakes.
Joanna, Pete.
Graham pulled Rafe's bandana off his face.
What?
He knew
Rafe, you bungling, clod-hopping idiot. You'll die for this. I want to kill you right now.
Boss, wait. It's true Graham saw me, but that doesn't mean he'll identify me.
He knows you work for me.
What do you mean I live? The engine told me he's still unconscious.
Hey, still unconscious, eh? Well, maybe there's a chance to make sure he doesn't come to. I'll have to handle this myself.
We'll do whatever you say, boss.
No, you'll foul things up again. I'll go to the doctor's office. Doc Levitt doesn't suspect me, I'm sure. You two take care of this Indian after I leave. And stay here. I'll get the money, too.
Watson hurried outside to where his saddled horse was in readiness. Pete looked at Rafe.
Instead of coming here and telling him, we should have taken the money and vamoosed.
Yeah. But right now, let's get rid of this engine.
I wouldn't bother trying.
Hey, well, who?
MS, man.
Raise your hand.
No, I'll shoot you. Oh, my arm.
You weren't fast enough either.
Good, Kim Savvy.
Me think you near.
I heard everything. Now, don't take over. Bandage these men. I'll take their guns. And I'm going directly after that man who left here. When you finish with those two, take them into Trail Town at once. Easy, steady, big fella. Come on, Silver!
The great horse Silver sped over the short distance of ground that led to Trail Town, but Watson had ridden frantically. And when the Lone Ranger stopped in front of the doctor's office, he saw the moneylender's horse tied up outside.
Oh, easy, steady, big fella. I hope I'm not too late.
The Lone Ranger entered Dr. Levitt's office without knocking. As he stepped inside, the doctor, whom he knew very well, was emerging from an adjoining room.
The Lone Ranger, what brings
Doctor, the man who came here, where is he?
Mr. Watson?
Yes.
In there. His friend, Mr. Graham, has become conscious, and I should allow him...
Please, out of the way.
The Lone Ranger pushed past the doctor, entered the room, and saw Clyde Watson bent over the wounded man with his hands grasping Watson or Graham's throat.
I'll end it this time for sure. Don't kill me.
The Lone Ranger grabbed Watson's arm.
Stop it, you...
Then the masked man's fist crashed into Watson's jaw. As the would-be murderer collapsed, the doctor said,
What's the meaning of this?
Doctor, don't ask questions. Just attend to Mr. Graham. You must save him.
Yes.
While Dr. Levitt treated the gasping Tom Graham, the Lone Ranger tied the wrists and ankles of Clyde Watson. Then the masked man said,
You can't murder anyone now, Watson, so I'll leave you here for a while. I'm going to the rear of the cafe and find the money your pals hid in the bushes there.
The doctor's immediate assistance saved the life of Thomas Graham. That evening, when Tonto had brought the two other crooks to Trail Town, the sheriff, summoned from the county seat of Orville, learned the whole sordid story.
And Graham recovered his money thanks to the masked man and his Indian friend. Mm-hmm. Those two rattlesnakes, Tyler and Hazen, have told everything.
Watson's talking too, isn't he?
Yes, trying to save his own hide. He even told how he cheated the people he lent money to, and of the illegal interest rates he charged them.
They don't have to pay him that money now, do they?
The courts will decide that. I'm betting they get their property back, and that Watson goes to jail for usury as well as attempted murder.
He's lucky he's not going to be hanged. He might have been if the masked man hadn't arrived when he did.
Say, that masked man was a friend of yours, wasn't he?
Yes, my friend, Graham's friend, the law's friend, and the friend of everyone in the West. You see, Sheriff, he's the Lone Ranger.
Cause champions are made, not born.
Yes, sir.
Get on your way.
Get on your way.
Get on your way with Wheaties.
You'll never get discouraged if you keep in mind champions are made, not born. Let's see how Tom Fears, pass-catching end for the Los Angeles Rams, got on his way. At 12, Tom played football a lot, and many a bump is what he got. But he kept trying, never quit. And here's what helped to keep him fit. He ate his Wheaties every bit. Today, Tom sparks those touchdown drives. It's Wheaties still on which he thrives. Wheaties to Fears. There's a pass combination that's been clicking steady now for 19 years. Real energy in Wheaties. There's a whole kernel of wheat in every Wheaties flake. Okay, Tom, snag that pass.
Hey, hey, hey! He's on his way, on his way. He's on his way, on his way. Get on your way with Wheaties. Cause champions are made, not born.
Yes, sir.
Get on your way.
Get on your way.
Get on your way with Wheaties. Breakfast of champions.
The Lone Ranger, a copyrighted feature of the Lone Ranger Incorporated, is created by George W. Trendle, produced by Trendle Campbell Muir Incorporated, directed by Charles D. Livingston, and edited by Fran Striker. The part of the Lone Ranger is played by Brace Beemer. Your announcer, Fred Foy. The Lone Ranger is brought to you by General Mills every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at this same time. Be sure to listen. This recorded program has come to you from Detroit. This is ABC Radio Network.
This has been a presentation of OTRWesterns.com, and we hope you enjoyed. Please take some time to like and rate this episode within your favorite podcast application. Follow us on Facebook by going to otrwesterns.com/Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel by going to otrwesterns.com/YouTube. Become one of our ranch hands and unlock some exclusive content. We want to thank our most recent ranch hands, Steve, who joined us recently. You too can join by going to otrwesterns.com/donate. Send us an email, podcast@otrwesterns.com, and you can call and leave us a voicemail, 707-986-8739. This episode is copyrighted under the attribution non-commercial share-alike copyright. For more information, go to otrwesterns.com/copyright. Have a great day, and thanks for listening.